This is the same character. Same face, same hair, same everything. An astronaut standing on an alien planet. A woman walking down a rainy street at midnight. The same person sitting in a corporate office. And her, again, gardening in her backyard on a quiet afternoon. 4 completely different worlds, and it's the exact same character every single time. No editing, no Photoshop, no manual retouching. This is Nano Banana Pro, and today, I'm testing every legit way to actually use it, because what I found honestly surprised me. Here's why I'm making this video. If you go and search for free ways to use Nano Banana Pro right now, you're going to run into a mess. Half the internet is telling you to create multiple accounts, rotate emails, or use some workaround that sounds clever but actually just gets your account flagged or banned. I didn't want to gamble with that, and I'm guessing you don't either. So instead of trusting some random comment thread, I went and tested it myself, the honest way. And I'm going to show you exactly what I found, step by step. So let's start with the big question everyone's asking. Is it actually free? I went into the tool, selected Nano Banana Pro, and right here, look at this. It says 0 credits. Not a discounted trial. Not a limited time offer that quietly disappears in a week. 0 credits every single time I generate. Honestly, when I first saw this, I didn't believe it. So I tested it again. And again. Same result every time. It's actually free. Now here's where I found it, in case you're new here. Google has a tool called Flow, and this is the same tool I used in my last video, the one where I went from a storyboard to a final video. Once you're inside, there's a simple drop-down where you pick your model, and Nano Banana Pro is sitting right there, free to use, right next to the other options. You select it, you type what you want, you hit generate, and you watch the credit count. Still 0. It really is that simple. But here's the thing. Free doesn't matter if the tool isn't actually good. A free tool that produces garbage isn't saving you anything. So I decided to push this thing as far as I could, and this is where it got interesting. Anyone can generate one great image. That's easy. The real problem, the one that trips up literally everyone doing AI content, is the second image. You try to bring that same character back into a new scene, and suddenly they don't look like the same person anymore. Different face shapes, different eyes, sometimes a completely different person wearing the same outfit. It's frustrating, and it's the #1 reason people give up on using AI characters for real projects. So before I did anything else, I built what's called a character reference sheet. Front view, side view, 3/4 angle, all in one clean shot. This becomes my anchor. Every image after this points back to her. First real test, a simple, everyday scene. I put her in a backyard, gardening, watering flowers in soft afternoon light. Same face, same hair, completely consistent. Good sign, but honestly, this was the easy test. So I made it harder. I changed her entire outfit and location, dropped her into a formal office, glass walls, natural daylight, and a completely different mood. And it's still her. Same face, same features, just a different world around her. Then I pushed it further again. Rainy street, middle of the night, moody lighting, a completely different atmosphere from the last shot. Still her. At this point, I was actually getting excited, because this is exactly the kind of consistency creators struggle to get out of most AI tools. But then I ran the test that actually shocked me. I put her in a full astronaut suit, standing on an alien planet, 2 moons in the sky, completely different lighting, completely different everything. And even through the helmet visor, it's still the same face. When I saw that result pop up, I actually paused and stared at it for a second, because that's the kind of consistency I did not expect from a free tool. So here's the actual fix if you want this to work for you the same way. Don't write a brand new prompt from scratch every single time. Keep going back to that original character sheet and only describe what needs to change: the outfit, the location, the lighting. Leave her face and features out of it and let the reference image do the heavy lifting. That one shift alone is what makes the difference between a character that looks random every time and one that actually feels like the same person across an entire project. Now, one more thing before I wrap this up, because this genuinely surprised me too. I didn't stop at still images. I took that exact same gardening photo and turned it into a moving video right inside the same tool. Same character, same outfit, now actually moving, watering the flowers like a real clip. That's the full pipeline working end to end, from a single reference image all the way to a moving video, and it didn't cost me anything to get there. If you're building anything that needs a character to stay consistent, a story, a series, a brand mascot, a whole cast for a project, this one workflow alone saves you hours of trial and error trying to force consistency out of tools that just weren't built for it.
If that's useful to you, go ahead and hit subscribe right now because I test tools exactly like this every single week, so you don't have to waste your own time figuring it out the hard way. Before you go, here's the exact prompt structure I used to build that character sheet in the first place. I'm going to leave the full version in the description below, so you can copy it directly and start testing this yourself today. And one last thing, because I have to tell you about this. While I was testing all of this, I noticed something else sitting right next to Nano Banana Pro, something Google just quietly added without much noise. I haven't made a full video on it yet, but I've already started testing it behind the scenes, and so far, it's looking really promising. If you want the complete breakdown of what it is and how it works, drop a comment below and let me know. If enough of you want it, that's exactly what the next video is going to be. That's the real, free way to use Nano Banana Pro, tested properly, no shortcuts, no risky tricks. See you in the next one.